Oh, we can react to some track. Hold on, let's see what we got right here. We got some track
It's
stuff.
odd. If something's free, people just can't resist it. More baffling is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers can save $900, you know.
So
you have this in a small.
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
Malcolm, keep playing, see what happens.
Well, there is the full lineup, along with the world rankings. Noah Lyles ranked as number 4, even though I think most people would rather regard him as the world's #1 sprinter. At the moment, Tate Taylor making it through to this final. He goes in lane 8. Lyles in that all-white strip, what looks a very close to being white strip, goes in lane 5. Moore goes in 4 alongside Lyles.
Okay, Noah.
3 Americans go in this one. Moore, Lyles, and Tate Taylor. Shota Izuka nearest the camera for Japan.
Lane 1. Olympic
8. Catalonia, less than a meter. He goes in lane. Wait, catches me out. Yamagata, best 9.98. Needs to go down towards 10 seconds, I think, if he wants to be anywhere close to Lyles in this one. There is Tate Taylor in the green. Goes in lane 8. 10.05 is a lifetime best run earlier on this year. He's in very good form indeed, and that, funnily enough, 10.05 is exactly the time that Noah Lyles ran in his heat. There is J7, was 10 seconds. Pulling up trees just yet. It's very early season. The big peak of this 23 for Kate. After have a snap over his lifetime best 9.79. Remember, for 100. Doesn't put him up there amongst the very quickest of all time, but it is fast enough if you can do it consistently, and he is super consistent. And of course, I guess his main.
All right, so my predictions for this, obviously, I saw the results. There's no really making no predictions, but I want to see how Noah gets off in this race. You know, people criticize him for his start, so let's see if he gets a good start. Spot is 400, and he is 200. He has run 1 or 2 400s of late. I spoke to him a couple of years ago, and he said, "I'm never going to run a 400." Well, of course,
excitement both way under
60 kilo miles. By contrast. Well, he's not a huge man himself, 5'10", 177, but well put together, very quick. Noah Lyles then in lane 5 in this 100 meters final. Marcellus Moore in lane 4 to his left. Twitch there from Moore in the red and white. Now let's hope there's not a disqualification. There was certainly a twitch. Didn't set anybody else off, but he had to reset. So if you twitch early and then you sort of ease back into your blocks, and then the gun goes as you're moving backwards. It's always really awkward. You can get disqualified even though you've actually done yourself the opposite of a favour.
What year are you again?
Is there going to be a red card here? I really hope not. What do you reckon, Rosie?
Let me see.
I'm not sure, Tim. You can see there was just...
Do you reckon, Rosie?
I'm not sure, Tim. You can see...
Really hope not. What do you reckon, Rosie?
Twitched?
I'm not sure, Tim. You can see there...
What do you reckon, Rosie?
Wait, it might. Yeah, hold on. I think, who is it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, he out of there. This guy right here. Yeah, he might be out of there.
Card here. I really hope not. What do you reckon, Rosie?
I'm not sure, Tim. You can see there was just...
They both kind of twitched.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be hard. More definitely twitched. Lyles next to him, of course, then inherently...
Oh, are they saying it's
have
more?
A bit of a movement, of course. Oh, yeah, it's... I'm not sure, Tim. You can see there was just... Oh, yeah, it's going to be hard. More definitely twitched. Lyles next to him,
I didn't see a twitch, but hey,
then inherently he's going to have a bit of
eyes on the,
movement from that, so you can't help but react as much as you can be the best starter in the world, and if somebody next to you twitches, then things look a little bit sketchy.
In lane 3, card, so to speak. Okay, Zook, Odie Jordan, 10.07 in his qualifying race, a personal best, goes in 3. Marcellus Moore, a 9.86 performer.
Let's see what we got. Come on.
She could say an 8 into there in that, what looks like a white strip.
Okay,
not a great start from Lyles. He's already half a metre down on 2 or 3 of his opponents, but here he comes now, hits the front a little bit earlier than he did in his heat this morning, and he comes through really strongly there to win that one. 9.95 for Lyles. That's more like it. Beginning to round into shape. That's nice.
Hey, that start
from Lyles.
The best,
it really is.
If it's one thing Noah got, it's top end, boy. He came.
And only a handful of men have broken 10 seconds this year.
God, hold on, let's run that back. That start was...
Knock, knock, Capital One Bank guy. Can I borrow some Wi-Fi?
Sure, Chuck.
My washing machine's on trips also.
I got just the thing.
I need to see that back.
Try the catchphrase?
There's
no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts. What's in your wallet?
You're a natural.
Like, it's actually
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have experience? The Google Cybersecurity Certificate uses real-world...
In the center there, in that, what looks like a white strip.
That start was, like, hold on. Look at where he's at compared to everybody else. Like, based off this camera angle. That start was not the best. But then...
Not a great...
He's, by, what is this, about 20 meters, he's still lagging behind.
Start from Lyles, he's already half a metre down on 2 or 3 of
Jesus Christ.
his opponents, but here he comes now, hits the front a little bit earlier than he did in his...
Shit, by 80 meters out, he's already in front of everybody.
Heat this morning, and he comes through really strongly there to win that one. 9.95 for Lyles. That's more like it. Beginning to round into shape.
Hold on, I didn't even look at
Not a great start from Lyles.
Tate Taylor got a bad start too. God damn, he popped straight up.
What looks like a white strip. Not a great start from Lyles. He's already half a metre down on 2 or 3 of his opponents, but here he comes now, hits the front a little bit earlier than he did in his heat this morning, and he comes through really strongly there to win that one. 9.95 for Lyles.
Hey, look,
that's more like
Tate Taylor gonna be a monster.
Beginning to round into shape. That's nice from Lyles. It really is.
He worked on that start in that drive phase.
And only a handful of men have broken 10 seconds this year. Funny enough, that's exactly the same time as Andre de Grasse's run and Ferdinando Miniala. 9.95, fastest time in the world this year. 9.89 by Kabinat Shipi of Botswana. That was in Gaborone on the 3rd of April. But Lyles there doing more than enough to win. 9.95 from Taylor, his compatriot. 10.04 on the near side.
Anthony ran 200 today too, didn't he? I'm not tripping. 400. Mondo being Mondo. There it is. Okay, I want to see this 200.
22. And Jordan Anthony goes in lane 7. The world indoor 60-metre champion. 4x4 world champ Courtney Lindsay goes. Ben. Those favoured lanes, and of course.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how this race goes. I don't think it's not his first, is it? It might be his first 200 of the year. I'm not sure. Okay.
That was a sharp start from the 21-year-old Jordan Anthony. Moving well on the outside. He's under the stagger on Adrian Kerr already. Kerr fighting now to hold on to that. And perhaps lap up the momentum. Courtney Lindsay moving well. Keep an eye on the inside.
Yeah, he's running his race. He's chilling. He
looks strong, but Jordan Anthony 20.06.
I mean, that looked like a smooth race to me.
And he hasn't even broken a sweat. The young American ticks off. And 20.
I mean,
perhaps lap up the momentum. Adrian Kerr already. Kerr fighting now to hold on to that.
He looked good coming off the curve.
Perhaps lap up the momentum. Courtney Lindsay moving well. Keep an eye on the inside. Mr. Kubu.
Because you can see it on his face.
Looks strong, but Jordan Anthony.
He finished strong. Hey.
20.06.
Boy, that world record time is disgusting. 1919 is disgusting. Oh my God.
And he hasn't even broken a sweat.
Shit, that's
the young American
that's a good
ticks
race.
off.
I mean, look, what, he 20.06.
Tokyo National Stadium with the season's best.
That was his opener, then, hey, if that was his opener, then shoot, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that if that was his finish. You know what I'm saying? If that was his opener, I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. Let me see if there's anything else interesting that went on. That's the Shanghai Diamond League. what is this? What's this? Hurdles? Dos Santos. Oh, this is a 300-meter hurdle upset. Okay, hold on. Wait. Unreal opener. Okay, we're gonna watch 2 more, dude. I want to see this 300 hurdle, and then I want to see this.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real victory. Savings.
Are you talking?
Well, the penultimate action on the track is a first time the shorter distance. Only 8 barriers, 50 meters to the first hurdle. The US number 2 behind. Endurance, I think. The severe hair over there. He's had I think a number 2 on since the press conference yesterday.
Different hair for
Goodness me, he's had I think the trains over shorter distance. For those of you who like the final barrier, Santos in 6.
All right, let's see this race.
Varholm then second from left of picture with that brilliant burst of speed. Will be looking to get to the first barrier first, and he's done exactly that. His main rival.
God damn, Dos Santos. Hold on, I don't know why it's not full screen. Dos Santos has already made up the stagger right here.
Is Dos Santos, who's started well here as well. Dos Santos, the taller man. Varholm will feel his presence on the inside in lane 6. Dos Santos has done really well over the first.
God. Hey, Warholm.
A few barriers, and it's Dos Santos who comes into the home straight, striding away. A little bit of chop of the tride. Varholm's got a little bit of work to do. Lima also going well, but Varholm coming back. It's going to be a race for the line. Is he got there? Dos Santos gets it. It's a world lead.
That's a good race.
And it's a world, not quite a world best, but it's the fastest in the world this year. Goodness me. Well, everybody was talking about the endurance and the strength of Dos Santos over 400 meters that comes into play versus.
Let me see this. Shericka Jackson versus. Okay. Yeah. I want to see this.
As we return to the track and the women's.
Shericka versus Sha'Carri.
Couple of years. Big part of the.
We got Sha'Carri, Shericka, Long, Battle, Prandini.
US relay squad in the last few years. Chenyunjia last year, Sha'Carri, Richardson, 100 meters.
Okay, let's see how they did. Let's see how these ladies got off in this 200.
And they're away in the women's 200 meters. And not much to choose between the athletes in the first 50 meters. Shawnee Miller-Weibo.
Let me see where they
just been caught by Jackson at the moment, but you'd expect that.
Wait.
In the first 50 meters, Shawnee Miller-Weibo just been caught by Jackson.
Off the eye test, it looks like Shericka's obviously in first. I can't tell who's in second between Sha'Carri and the person on the right of Shericka.
At the moment, but
so now it looks like Sha'Carri has a step on whoever this is, and Shericka's still in front. Let's see.
You'd expect that Weibo might come strong in the end with their 400-meter history. Shericka Jackson at the moment slightly ahead of this field. The Jamaican trying to start 2026 off with a win, and she does. 22.07 into a slight headwind. But that's an important win for Shericka Jackson. She was sensational in 2023. She didn't start in Paris at the Olympic Games. It was a good return to form in Tokyo last year for her. She's just running in the heats of the women's 4x100, but here, starting her season off on the Diamond League circuit with a win.
It's a hell of a run for a season.
I just saw it flash up a second.
It's pretty cool. Let's look back. That was one of the questions being asked at the Diamond League meeting since Zurich 23. She'll be delighted, I'm sure. The taller athlete really pushing hard to try and track Jackson down. But once Jackson got Jackson, as you mentioned,
she ran through the line though too. All right, Shericka. Good shit. Let's see. Anything else going on in the track world that Okay. 110 hurdles.
University of Phoenix is built for real life. At some schools, to save money, you have to move fast and load up on courses.
Oh, man.
We
track
keep it simple.
Well underway. I can't wait to go
one course
to my
at a time
DL.
with fixed, affordable tuition.
Diamond League.
Get started at phoenix.edu.
That sounds crazy. We're going to pause on that.
So too, the final event of the day, and for many people, and I include myself in that.
Paris. With
who's the start list
Jinga
for this?
Kumbunji. For so many years, the other Kumbunji sister behind her title, Williams. From the crowd here, what a way to.
We got Nugent, Russell, Kambundji, Williams, Marshall. Okay. All right. That's a nice little lineup. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Finish.
There we go.
Cheer for this crowd to have their own athlete to cheer on. Toby Amasan, the world record holder with 12:12, and the 2022 world champion, was back on a global podium with a silver at last year's World Championships. A third consecutive brilliance. Finally,
we got the beef.
And
like
last year's Diamond League champion.
We got the online beef. Look at them right next to each other. Oh, I want to see this race even more now. We got Masai and Nugent right next to each other. Boy, this shit talk been crazy on socials. I want to see this.
Masai Russell of the United States goes in lane 5. She's the Olympic champion, the second fastest of all time. And I mentioned this. For Megan Simmons. Athlete in lane quick. It's a total to run.
Let's see what happens, man. I want to see what happens.
Final event of this opening Diamond League for the 2026 season. High quality women's 100-meter hurdles.
So, my prediction. I'm cool with Masai, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Masai gonna go ahead and take out of Nugent and Masai. I'm taking Masai, but I really don't know. I really don't know who's gonna win this.
The world record holder Toby Amasan goes in lane 2. The world indoor record holder Devon 5.
Let's get to these. Let's get this shit underway. Okay,
the race to the first hurdle goes unsurprisingly to Devon Charlton.
Charlton
out in the lead at the moment. Masai Russell trying to close down on Devon Charlton. Masai Russell, the Olympic champion, looks in brilliant form. She streaks away 12:25. That is a brilliant time as we look back here on to
what happened?
The race to the first hurdle goes unsurprisingly to Devon Charlton. Huge meet champion. The race to the first hurdle goes unsurprisingly to Devon Charlton. Charlton out in the lead at the moment. Masai Russell trying to close down on Devon Charlton. Masai Russell, the Olympic champion, looks in brilliant form. She streaks away 12:25.
I mean, it's not a championship, so
that is a brilliant time as we look back here on Tania Marshall, who came unstuck earlier on in the race, but 12:25, a huge meeting record. It's not a lifetime best for Masai Russell, but if it was, it'd be slotting her right into the top 10 all time. A national record for Devon Charlton, and that's a significant improvement on her own lifetime best. The indoor special would be
flying.
The race to the first hurdle goes unsurprisingly to Devon Charlton. Charlton out in the lead at the moment. Masai Russell trying to close down on Devon Charlton. Masai Russell, the Olympic champion, looks in.
Hey, that's a big discrepancy in track. This and this. I mean, look, I don't know what meet they on. I don't know if it's her first meet. I don't know if it's Masai first. Hey, look. But chat, that's a big discrepancy for what I've been seeing online about. I don't do too much talking, line it up. You know what I'm saying? Lined it up, and this is the result. I mean, it's a long season. We still in what are we in? We in May, April, May. Yeah, we're in May. The big one ain't till September, so she got June, July, August, September. She got 3 to 4 months to get it together. But goddamn. Hey, Ronnie, you feel me? Hey, Ronnie, that's this anybody that knows track knows this is a discrepancy. This is like a 10-meter discrepancy at that.
Brilliant form. She streaks away.
Let me see
national record
what all the times were.
Through the field, Amazon.
12:25 to 12:98. Hey, look, this ain't my business, but look, all I'm gonna say is Tar just opened up her season in the hurdles for the first time in God knows how long. And Tar ran around here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. We got a long jumper that just switched from long jump to hurdles. And she ran close to this, and you was online talking that shit. You said line it up. You don't do too much talking. That's disgusting discrepancy. Yeah, I hope it's her first too, Ronnie. I genuinely do. I really do, because if it's not her first meet and this is how she came out here after everything that's been said online, shit.
The world record holder in the end coming.
Hey, she came across that line. She knew what the vibes was.
I don't know if they tangled. I don't know if they bashed each other. We can see those two athletes in the background there who were in lane 7 and lane.
Hey, love to see it. Love to see it. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to react to on here? In the track world, we did the 100, the 200 in Tokyo, 300 hurdles. No, there's nothing else I'm really interested in right now on the track side. Nothing else I'm really interested in on the track side. Well, go ahead, exit up off the. Hey man, y'all go follow Flow Track, bro. You know what I'm saying? Flow Track, they stay up to date. They give you the good news on the on track. They give you a lot of good track news, a lot of good track venues, DMV things. Oh yeah, Ronnie, that's the vibes. But yeah, nah, this. You know what? I actually want to hear what Mondo got to say.
When it was time to add my son to our car
I
insurance,
actually want to hear what Mondo got to say.
I was scared to even think about
Mondo just being Mondo. I want to hear this.
But instead, with Drive Easy on the Geico app, my son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to save. It feels good to Geico.
Yeah, no, it's a good start to the season.
Mondo Duplantis on balancing life, the Met Gala, and his new meeting record in Shanghai. Boy.
Yeah, I like the jumps today. I was pushing a little bit towards the end, and yeah, I liked where I was at. Honestly, it's a really long trip here to China, so naturally it's going to have a little bit tougher impact on the body. But I like the way it reacts.
Tougher impact on the body. Tougher impact on the body. Hold on. What was that? Shanghai. Tougher, y'all heard that? Mondo said it's a tougher impact on the body. Okay. Now where are these results at? Pole vault, man. Tougher impact on the body. Chat, I want y'all to see this. He said it was a tougher impact on the body. He jumped 6'12". The next person jumped 5'18", but it was a tougher impact on the body. This is what he jumps with a proclaimed tough impact on the body. I just want to take a moment to just tougher impact on the body. This is how much better he is than everybody. He said that he had a tough impact on the body. Mind you, he was just at the Met Gala, but he had a tough impact on the body. You know, traveling. I've traveled over to Asia. It's a long ass travel. 6'12" is a tough impact for him. He won by .32. He won by .32. With a tough impact on the body. Alright, for sure, Mondo. I feel you. Gangly. I feel you. And actually, I want to see something. I want to see this men's long jump. I know there was a long jump. Jesus Christ, Matea Furlani's a monster, boy. 8:43. Jesus Christ.
And I think it was pretty good.
And you're on a red track tonight, but you're on the red carpet recently at the Met Gala. In terms of I guess how things have been since Paris, the celebrity blowing up. I'm sure you get a lot of invites to things. How do you kind of try?
Look at the grand. He was waiting for that question. Look.
Things have been since Paris, the celebrity blowing up. I'm sure you get a lot of invites to things. How do you kind of try to balance that professional athlete lifestyle with the level of fame you developed, and I guess learning to say no to something?
I say no to a lot of things. Desiree wasn't going to let me say no to the Met Gala invite, if I'm being honest, and that probably wasn't the best preparation for this, but now it's okay. It was really cool.
Wasn't the best preparation, but you still went out there and jumped 6'12" compared to 5'8", 580. You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
But it's a once in a lifetime kind of thing, and to be able to represent, athletics and also a pole vault team, probably the first pole vaulter to be invited to the Met Gala, if I had to guess. So I think that's a cool thing. And
yeah, you got it, big dog. You got it, big dog. You got it for sure. You got it, Mondeezy. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all tuning into the stream today. It was a lot of fun. Nice little early stream. Man, look, it was a good day. I didn't get too many good games in on Apex, but it is what it is. It's all about having fun, man. I'm going to see y'all on the next stream. And, yeah.